Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone having a great weekend. First of all, we'll start with the risk disclosure. Right, again, futures trading or stocks or options, every trading comes with a risk. It is not that always right. Every trade we take will make gains. There will be always some risks, and so yeah, please understand that. But right, with bots and with Apex, the risk gets more and more minimal, which I'll explain. But before that, yeah, please understand that there will be, right. It's not that if we take 10 trades, there might be 7, 8 trades which may make profits. There might be always 2 trades which may get into losses. So, yeah, understand that. Don't expect or assume that every trade we take, whether it is through bots or through endless, every trade will make profits. So, let's understand about again, there are a lot of testimonials already, right? In last week's members started using the bots, and there are 30 to 40 members completed evaluations and perform. They started making money on performance accounts. But yeah, I don't want to put all those things here. Just some two. I just added the two testimonials from two of our members who are using the bots. So first of all, right, let's try to understand what are these automation bots, and what do you mean by this Ninja platform? So Ninja trading platform is similar to Thinkorswim or Interactive Brokers or right the Fidelity. There are a lot of trading platforms or brokerage platforms. Ninja platform is also one of them, and there is a funding company called Apex Funding Company, which is one of the number one or top funding companies, right? Just like our IT consulting companies, what they do, they basically help you, right, to find job or to run the payrolls, and they take certain percentage, and they, right, if you are doing all the work, they are helping you with certain things, and then they take maybe 20%, they give you 80%, right? Because in the 20%, again, they have to pay payroll taxes and other things, so approximately they make 10% on every resource. In the same way, this Apex funding company, what it will do is they are using traders like us, retail traders like us, where they take 10% and they give 90% of the profits. But before giving the money, right, they cannot directly give you money and ask you to start trading. They will do an evaluation, and then they will verify whether you are able to trade, right, without emotions, without without hitting huge stop losses. And then once they see that you are able to do that, then they will give you the real account. So because this Apex supports Ninja trading platform, we designed our automation bots on the Ninja platform, right? Because the two major things which will happen, right, when as a retail traders, when we trade, we try to tend to take profits quickly. We try to keep the losing positions for more time, right? Because of losing, right, the fear of losing money. When it is making profits, we fear that it may go back again. That's why immediately we try to take the profits quickly, even though we know that it may go further, the resistance is far, still we see a red candle, immediately we get panic, we take it. When it is losing, we think like, okay, it may reverse back, we will hold those positions because it is our money. But when you are trading without emotions, right, these automation bots, right, they are like robots, which are, instead of you taking the trades, you are basically, these bots are helping us to take the trades, buy or sell, whether it is midnight, whether it is 10, 20 tickets at same time. Manually we can look at one chart, two chart, we can do buy and sell, same, right, maybe on 2 or 3 tickets at a time. But these bots can work throughout the day, look at 20, 30 different charts at same time. They can take up 20, 30 different buys or sells at same time, and they can, right, even we are sleeping in the right, then the bots will be keep on running, and they can generate the profits. That is the advantage. The second advantage is, instead of we investing our own money, we can, right, subscribe to the proper, right, these funding firms like Apex, where they fund our accounts. But initially they will do an evaluation, they do, right, they do a test, and then once they see that we are able to complete the test, they will give the real accounts. So that is the reason we developed these automation bots on the Ninja platform, but we are also extending it to all other platforms like IBKR, and also to think or swim and other platforms. But first thing is, because in all other platforms we need to have our own money, but on Ninja we can use Apex training traded funds. So that's why we focused on this uh, Apex platform and Ninja Trader bots. So basically, we have various algos which are being used since last more than a year. But again, because of human emotions or other things, sometimes even though algo says a sell, we may hold on to the buy, or even though algo says a buy, we may hold on to a short position. So we thought, like, instead of we right trading, it is better bots trade, because they are more disciplined, they are more consistent. They will be doing based on the real time market, real time data. They will be looking at various indicators, various factors, and they take decisions and they stick to that. Right? As humans, we'll be always having our own assumptions. We'll be doing things right, even though sometimes it shows, we feel like, okay, it may come back, it may reverse, or we will hold on to those positions. The advantage here, right, if we use other approaches, like we also have traders post, we have also have C2, other platforms also it is available. But the advantage with this Ninja Trader is your your bots are installed on the Ninja Trader software, and the same execution is also happening in the Ninja Trader. So the delays are very, very minimal. Right? For example, if we are using C2, then your signal will go from my laptop to C2, from C2 to your laptops. There might be some delay in those signals. Whereas with the Ninja bots, the bots are on the Ninja platform, the trades are happening in the Ninja platform. There are no intermediate APIs, there are no intermediate softwares. That is another advantage, and you don't need to pay to systems like the Traders Post or C2 in this process. So as of now, we are using Ninja Trader 8 software, right? That is the brokerage platform we are using. And as part of this entire bots process, I hope you got the 2 points, right? The major advantage is, instead of we trading, the bots will trade, right? It is like 90% of our work is reduced, because the bots will do the buy and sell. Whenever it sees a good buy, it will take the buy. Whenever it sees that it is going down, it will take a sell. It will close the buy and it will take a short position. Again, when it sees again it's a good long position, it will close the short position, it will take a long position, like that. Auto, it will, we can take advantage of both long and also short, and also across the day, right? Especially these Apex supports futures trading, right? They don't support stocks or options. There are other platforms which will support forex, which we'll be sharing later. But for now, our focus is on the futures trading, because futures trading is where there is a lot of money. But as humans, we will be right, because they move so quickly, especially tickers like Nasdaq or right, or even crude oil sometimes. So they move so quickly, so our emotions will be very quickly, we get panic or we get greedy and we do wrong decisions. So that's why it is better for us, instead of we taking the trades, better to leave that to the bots. So bots will look at various factors, they take the decisions and they do the buy and sell. As long as you have a good moment upside, or we have a good moment downside, we'll be making nice profits. If market is choppy, right, whether you do manual trading or you do automation trading, if there is no movement in the market, if it is not going up or going down, if it is just moving in a small range, we'll be making losses either with bots or with manual trading. But if there is a up move and down move, they will be making huge, right? We may be making small losses when it is choppy, but we may be making huge profits when we have a big up move or down move with the help of bots. When we are trading manually, we may not hold the position, right? For example, on Thursday and Friday, we saw that there was a huge up move, again down move, again up move. Manually we cannot hold until all that range, right? NQ went down nearly 300-400 points. Immediately after 50-60 points, we tend to close the positions, right? Because generally that is the behavior. After 50-60, we may see a reversal, we may close the position. But bots will hold until the last minute. They will try to maximize the profits, whether it is a short position or long position, they won't immediately reverse. They will wait until the last minute and they will take the maximum profits. So, right, you have an option to use your own money, but it is always better, right? Your risk is minimal when we are using, right, these Apex accounts or funded accounts. So they have a offer going on now, which is a 50% off. That means, right, Apex charges, right? Because Apex has to provide you NinjaTrader license. Apex will provide you NinjaTrader real-time data. Apex will provide you all the reporting, everything. So they charge a certain amount based on the account size. If you are going with a 25K account, they charge you certain amount. If you go with a 50K account, they charge you certain amount. So as of now, they have an offer going on, which is approximately 50% off. That means if generally they charge 160, $165 per month, they are charging $80 per month now, or $82 per month. So you will go to that link, whichever I shared here, and then you will basically select the 50K account. Let me quickly share like how you will do that. So right, this is the website apextraderfunding.com, and you can see all the advantages why Apex, because they pay two payouts per month, and whatever first 100% of 25,000, whatever profits you make, all that is yours. After that, you have a 90-10, right? 90% will go to you, 10% will go to them, and then within 7 days you can get qualified for a real account, right? Evaluation means a challenge account or a paper account, whereas a performance account is your real account, and you can trade full sized contracts, and there are no daily drawdowns. You can also trade on Sundays, holidays, trade your day trading strategies, and also there is no total cap on maximum payout. There are people making $1 million plus also using this Apex every year. There are many people, and you can also do from India if you have friends, relatives, anyone from India, or if you are on visa and you don't want to use your SSN, you can also use right, India information. You can also, right, this Apex is available in 100 plus countries, so you can do it from anywhere. So there are a lot of, right, it is a reliable and number one in the funded companies. So once you open the website, you can see all the details. But generally, what we suggest is go start with this 50K account. Right? I hope everyone can see the screen. Okay. Yeah. So you will start, right. You will click on this start now. Generally, it is 167, but now with the 50%, right, with the 50% off, with the save 50 code, you will click on the start now button. Right, again, this is only if you want to use a funded account. If you want to use your own account, you can ignore this step. So you will put all your details, right, your phone number, all those things. Whenever it asks for the coupon code, you will say save 50. Right, this is the coupon code you will use, and then basically you will check all these check boxes, and then once you do this, then immediately Apex will send you an email with a username, password, with the Ninja license, all that information, and then it will ask you to install two softwares. Right, one of the software is called Rhythmic software, which is basically a software which will provide the real-time data to your NinjaTrader, and also it will be tracking whether you are making that. For example, on the 50K account, you have to make $3,000 profit without hitting a trial stop loss of two. Right, you can take up to 100 micros, or you can take 10 minis, and you have to profit goal is $3,000 and trailing threshold is $2,500. And with this, they are giving a $75 value of NinjaTrader license. They are giving a real-time data fee of $55. So whatever you are paying, right, with the save 50, you are paying approximately 83 or 84. But if you have to take this one, you have to pay 120, 130. So you are getting these things for free, right? So, but don't take too many accounts now, because with the Labor Day, September 4th or something, they may give a 80% off or 90% off. At that time, you can open more accounts. For now, if you want to test the bots, you can just start with one account for now, right? And the next week you can open more accounts. So each member can have up to 20 accounts, right? It is not that you have to open only one account, right? There are right. We have one of the member. He opened 300K accounts, 20 accounts, and he got all right. He completed evaluation on all 20 accounts. That means now he has a $6 million account, right? If it makes $100 on each of the 20 accounts, also it is like $2,000 per each day. So that is the potential. So you can just start with a 50K account now because they have only 50% off. Just to start with one account. Later you can open another 19 accounts when you have a 90% or 80% off. So once you complete the registration, they will send an email saying like how to install the Ninja Trader software, how to add this real time data, right? They will give you a license key. Everything is step by step, very detailed information. You will receive it. So I also kept everything in a PDF document or in an Excel document. So first step is you will join our Ninja Automation Telegram channel where we'll be sharing all the updates to the bots or all the members, right? Tips and techniques from various members who are using the bots, their achievements, all that will be shared in this Telegram channel. Second step is you will register to the Apex account. You will use the Save 50 as a coupon code for 50% off. And if you have any questions, you can just watch this video, which will explain all the details on Apex and how Apex works, how trial stop works. All those things are there in this video. And once you do that, they will send an email and you will basically install the Ninja Trader and Rhythmic Pro software. It will be right. If you click on this, you will see that they also will send you a video and also step by step instructions, which will be very clear. So right, it will show you step by step process on what to do, how to install the software, right? Once you complete installation, right, once you complete this rhythmic software installation, and then what you have to do is you have to launch Ninja Trader and generate the machine ID. So let me show you, right, how to do it. Right, for example, you will go here, you will go to help and then do third party licensing, and then you will enter, right, and then let us say you will enter your last name and your last four of your phone number. So you will enter vendor name as Right Choice Advisors. You will enter user defined, right, your last name and last four of your phone and click on the submit button. Once you click on the submit button, basically it is a case sensitive. So you have to, right, R is capital, C is capital, A is capital, Right Choice Advisors. And then your last name, last four of your phone, click on the submit, and then it will give you a machine ID. That means if you are using the bots in one laptop, it will have a different machine ID. If you have to use the bots in some other laptop, you need to generate it twice. So you will put, right, you will copy this machine ID and then basically you will place it in a Google form, right? You will come here, place it in a Google form, and then within 24 hours you will basically get the license. That means license will be given to your machine. And once you have the license, right, you can go to this Google Drive. Once you go to this Google Drive, you will basically see our bots. So we have mainly two bots. One is a scalping bot and there is a short swing bot or a day trading bot. Our scalping bot is mainly for taking quick profits, right? Every 15-20 minutes you will take profit. uh, right, you may take, right, on average we are observing nearly 80% success overall. For every 10 trades, 8 times we make profit, 2 times we may hit the stop loss because, right, suddenly candle moves up and down, we may have some stop losses, but on average we are making around 80% success. So this is our alpha spectrum version 8, right, based on different feedback from users, or based on different things, we are updating different labels, different usability features, all those things. But this is our bot one, which is Alpha Spectrum, which is a scalping bot, right? Basically, every 15-20 minutes, it will take a buy or sell. And then this is the alpha momentum bot, which is generally like a, right, you can call it like a short swing or a day trading bot. So this will not be taking too many trades. It may take maximum 1 or 2 trades per day, right? I will show you some examples so you will understand how it will work. Let us take an example of, right, I hope everyone is clear with those two. One is spectrum bot, one is momentum bot. Spectrum bot is for scalping, quick profits, but multiple times a day. Momentum bot is our short swing bot, which we will be taking maximum 1 or 2 trades per day. Again, we don't need to do anything. Once you set up the bots, they will be running, they will be taking buy, they will be taking sell, everything based on the conditions. We don't need to do much. They will be taking all the buy and sell. Only for first few days, you have to just make sure all your setup is correct, all your parameters are correct. But once we give you the license, you will basically save these files, and then you will go to, right, again this control center, you will go to tools, then you will say import ninja script add-on, and then you will basically copy, right, import those files, right, whichever you copy from this Google Drive. For example, right, you will copy this alpha momentum or alpha spectrum, you will just select them, that's it. Those, that software will get installed onto your machine. So once that is done, right, so once you import it, you have to basically open a chart like this one, and then you will go to strategies, and you will, for example, let us start with spectrum bot, right? You have a target profit and stop loss here. You can mention, I want this many ticks uh, target, or this many ticks profit. So let us take an example with ES, right? Let us say, right, whenever there is a buy or sell, generally it will move by 20 to 25 ticks, right, without hitting the stop loss most of the time. So that's why what we are doing, because the market is in a range market since last few weeks, we are going with small profits on this instead of waiting for huge profits. With the scalping bot, we want to take multiple profits every day, right? We want to take small profits instead of waiting. So we are going with, okay, I want to, right, if it goes up by 20 ticks, we want to take profit, or if it goes down by 40 ticks, we want to close the position. So because we have around 80 to 85% success, even though it makes profit 8 times, it loses 2 times, still we are, right, at the end of the day we are green, right? Because even though your stop loss is double than the target, right, even though we are using a 2 is to 1 risk reward ratio, because the overall success is approximately 80% or more, we will be in a profit. So let us take some example and see, right, if you are similar, right, if you are enabling that. Let me remove all these indicators which are not needed. Right, and also we need to make sure we configure Heiken-Ashi candles here. Right, we select Heiken-Ashi, and then generally the selected time frame is 15 minutes Heiken-Ashi candles for both the bots. So we will select Heiken-Ashi 15 minutes. Okay, and instead of daily, because we are using Apex, and Apex wants us to close the trades at the end of the day, so we cannot go with a longer time frame. So now let us go and enable the strategy. So we are on a 15-minute Heiken-Ashi candle time frame. So you enable, right, you selected this particular alpha spectrum bot with the 20 ticks as the target, 40 ticks as stop loss, and you are enabling it. Okay, maybe because it's okay. Let me write because I installed it on a new machine. Uh, just give me a minute. So I hope everyone can see. So basically, what we did is right. I was using a different laptop, so just I gave permission to this machine ID. As I explained, every laptop should have a different license. So I basically enabled license on this one. So I basically selected this alpha spectrum. I gave a target profit and I enabled this one. So it is just 1 minute. Once license is enabled, it is just 1 minute. So you can see right on Thursday or Friday, right? Wherever you see that profit target, that means you made a profit. Wherever you see stop loss, that means it hit the stop loss. So overall, around there were nearly 15 to 16 trades, and there were one or two trades where it hit the stop loss, and most of the time it hit the profit target. Because your objective is to make money, we are going with small targets with a bigger stop loss. So you can see that, right? This is profit target, there is a stop loss, profit target, stop loss, profit target, profit target, profit target, profit target, profit target, profit target. So nearly around right, overall on Friday around 7 to 18 trades, there were 14 trades which resulted in profits and 3 or 4 trades resulted in stop loss. So overall at the end of the day you will be green, right? Whether you take ES or whether you take NQ, or right, whichever contract you take, right? This is for NQ, right? Again you have profit target, then there is a stop loss, then you have a profit target, stop loss, profit target, profit target, profit. So profit target means we met the target, stop loss means it hit the stop loss. So overall, right, we are observing that we are having approximately 80% plus profit at the end of the day, right? Or 80% of the trades are closing with profit, and another 20% of the trades hitting the stop loss, right? We can take ES, NQ, right? GC, let us take gold. So these are all future contracts, right? Just like you buy stocks, you buy or short these future contracts. Uh, is- Let me select GC December. Again, if you see GC December, profit target, profit target. There is one stop loss here, and then again there is a profit target. Then there is another profit target. So around 7 or 8 trades resulted in profits. One trade resulted in stop loss. So like this particular spectrum bot is like a scalping with generally 1 or 2 candles. Either you make profit or loss. Overall, out of 10 to 12 trades, around 80% of the trades will close with profits, and 20% of the trades will close with stop loss, right? Using this low risk strategy approach. If market turns to completely bullish or bearish, then we can even disable the profit target and we can target for bigger profits. We don't need to worry about small things, because right, 2020 market it was completely bullish market, or 2022 market it was completely bearish market. In such type of markets, just if we don't need to put a target level at that point of time, it will, as long as it keeps on going up, the market will, right, the bots will keep in the long position. When it sees that it is coming down, they will take a short, they will close the long and take a short. But for now, because it is moving in a range up and down, we are going with small profits, and yeah, taking a stop loss wherever it is reversing. So this is one strategy where, right, we already provided. So once we give the license, you will enable the bots, and these are various different timings, and these are like target profit, this is the stop loss for the spectrum bot. There are like ES and Q, gold, crude oil. Then you have Dow Jones, Russell, then S&P 400. These are some of the tickers which we generally use. These are the targets we need to maintain. These are the stop loss we need to maintain, and we on average you will see 80% success at the end of the day. So that is our first bot, right? Whether you do with my minis or you do with micros. What do you mean by micros? Just like SPX and SPY, minis are like where you make huge profits or your loss also will be big. Micros are like where you are only investing 1/10 of the money compared to a mini. So your profits will be small, your losses also will be small. So when you start, you can start with micros. Once you get confidence, you can move to minis, right? Even when you're doing with Apex or when you're doing with your individual accounts, better you start small. Once you see that okay, you are making consistent profits, then you can always move to the mini contracts, right? That is about our spectrum bot with a 15-minute Heikenaishi. It is a low risk strategy. There are some preferred times where there is a lot of volume. So we are suggesting if you run during this time, right, we will make over 80% of the profit at the end of the day, or 80% of the trades will result in profit. 20% may hit stop loss, but at the end of the day will be green overall. That is about our first bot. Then we also have another bot, right, which is, I hope everyone is clear, right? Here every nearly for every candle you are either taking a profit or you are taking a stop loss, and around 80% of the time we take profits, 20% of the time we take stop loss. And the second one, the second strategy is where, right, let me remove this one, and then, right, this is like a strategy where you don't need to put any stop loss or target, right? You basically enable the strategy. So this is the momentum strategy where either you make big profits, or right, whether you are going upwards or downwards, you make big profits or small losses. If it is choppy, you make small losses. For example, right, let us see. So let's take an example of, right, around we got a sell here all this way, right? We made profits on the short. Again, there was a buy. Right at the end of the day, it was little choppy, but let us take example of Thursday and Friday last week. So, right, this was on Friday around 7 o'clock. We got a sell, right? Then it keep on going down, right? Approximately at what point we got a sell? Around 44.72, right? 44.72 we got a sell, and the buy was again at 43.91, nearly 80 points. 80 each point is like $50. 80 points is like nearly $4,000. So you are right. The scalping bot is where you are making profits multiple times, but small profits, $200, $300. Whereas here with one single trade, we made nearly $4,000, right? And then, or if it is choppy like this, you may make small losses, right? If from uh, 85 to 90 or something, you may make 200 loss or something. But if there is a big up move or big down move, we will be making huge, right? Let us take one more example. So again, there was a buy here, 44.11. Sell was at 44.75, right? Nearly 60 points move. So you don't get a huge, right? Huge number of trades here. You will be just trading with just uh, one or two trades per day, right? Whenever there is a big up move or down move, right? Just like we observed last week, there was a big up move, down move, again big up move. So just with ES, we made right nearly $10,000. If you see NQ, the movement will be much more bigger. So NQ, you got a right, especially if you saw, right, there was a sell at 15,375, and then there was a buy at 14,870. That means nearly 500 plus points. So every point is $20, right? Nearly $10,000 with one contract, right? Just one trade. So that is about the second bot, where whenever there is a big up move or big down move, you don't have too many trades, just one trade, and you make huge profits. If market is choppy, we may make small losses, or if market is moving up or down, we'll be making nice gains. So this is good for individual accounts, or if you have a big Apex accounts, this particular bot is good. If you have a 100K, 150K, 200K Apex account, this bot will make huge gains. If you have a small Apex account, then the bot which I mentioned, right, the scalping bot will be useful. So the advantage, right, whenever there is a buy, whether you are sleeping, whether you are in an office call, whatever it is, the bot will place the trade in your Ninja account, right? You don't need to click on buy or sell, or whenever there is a sell, right, you got a buy here and you got a sell here. It will place the trade. It will close the long position. It will open the short position, and you are not using your money. If you are using Apex account, right, you can use them for simulation, or you can use them for completing the challenge account, or you can use for the performance. You can use, or you can use on your personal accounts. It is up to you how you want to use it. But basically, these two bots, one is for scalping, one is for day trading, will help you to, right, make more gains compared to what we manually can make. Because manually we cannot hold on these long positions, or we cannot take overnight positions, or right, at a time I can open 20 charts like this, right? I can open NQ, I can open ES, I can open right, we can open, I can open 20 different charts. On 20 different charts, the algos will be working and they will be taking the trades. So because Apex gives you 20 accounts, right? One account you can connect with NQ, one account you connect with ES, one account you connect with gold, one account you connect with crude oil, one account you connect with Dow Jones, one account you connect with Russell, one account you can connect with NKD, right? Or EMD. So in that way, you don't need to look at all these charts. Even though you are doing your primary job, these bots will be looking at the buy and sell signals and they will be taking the trades. So right, that is how these bots will work. And yeah, already right, a good number of, we have nearly 350 members who are using since last 3 to 4 weeks. Many of them are happy, and I want to right bring some of the users right is to share their experience. Um, yeah, they were on the call before some time. Right, but basically, right, you have a free week trial where you can come in and you can try it out. You are not using your own money. You are not investing any money, right? Basically, what your maximum risk is that Apex account which you are getting, right? If it works out, it is a huge, right? You can, once you see Apex account and you can complete evaluation, you can get performance accounts. Then you have a huge advantage. If you are not able to complete it, your maximum risk is whatever you are spending for Apex. If you see the value, if you can make like right, lot of other members are making, then you can continue. So as of now, we are providing right trial until end of August. So you can test it out. You can see, right, use, right. We have every step by step instructions, what you have to do, what parameters, right. For momentum, you don't need to put any TP or stop loss. You can use for everything. Whenever there is a big up move or down move, you make three, four, five, $10,000 in one contract. Whenever it is a scalping bot, you will go with small targets. Then you make, out of 10 times, you make a profit out of 8 times out of 10 times, like that. If you want to use minis or you want to use micros, it is up to you which one you want to use. So spectrum bot for small profits but multiple times a day. Momentum bot for one big profit, whether it's uptrend or downtrend, you'll make profits. So initially, for first few days, you will be right looking whether your all parameters are good, whether your settings are good, everything you configured properly, and then you can, right, 90% or 95% of work is done by the bots. You have to just make sure everything is connected properly, your internet is proper, your laptop is working properly. That's it. Bots will take care of buying and selling the positions. And we have, right, every 1 or 2 days, we have troubleshooting sessions where if some users are having any issues with their setup, we will try to help them with the bot setup or if they are facing any of the issues. So again, right, joining the Telegram channel, registering to an Apex account, you are only paying to Apex. Well, now they have 50% off. On September 1st or something, you may get 80% or 90% off. Then you install the Ninja Trader and Rhythmic using the steps provided by Apex. Then you generate the machine ID. Then you import the files. Right, all this is only 5 minutes work. Then you basically enable the strategy one or strategy two, or you can also on account one you enable strategy one, on account two you enable strategy two, and you can run multiple accounts. If you have 20 simulation accounts, you can run 20 different tickets. You can run some micros on something, minis on something. You can run right on some ten different charts using spectrum bot. You can run, you can create 10 different charts or momentum bot. Like that, you can do as many charts or as many accounts you want. You don't have any restriction. And even if you don't have a dedicated laptop, you can use virtual private server, VPS service, and right. So you can install the Ninja software on that VPS. So it will be getting all the trades will be getting executed on the VPS. That is also possible if you don't have a dedicated laptop. So but basically, right, it is giving good results, right. We are confident that it will give gains at the end of the day, right, as long as we are using the parameters given, we are executing during this time for the spectrum bot. For momentum bot, you can just keep it enabled and it will keep running, and whenever there is a big uptrend or downtrend, we will see huge profits. Whenever, if it is night time or sometime where volume is less, we may have small losses. Let me write. You can, if you have any questions, you can put it in the chat window. I'll answer all those questions. Meantime, you can paste your questions in the chat window. Right, whatever questions you have. Uh, okay, I'm going to the questions. So for the first 1 week only, you will be paying Apex fee. But later you will be paying $499 for one bot. Once you see that they are considered, right, there are members making 500 to $1,000 per day. You will listen from some of them. But yeah, you will be paying after 1 week trial. You will be paying 499 for the bots, and then yeah, Apex whatever is the Apex fee you will be paying. Yeah, we will provide access to the Excel sheet. You can use Apex platform from India, Australia. There are more than 100 plus countries. You can use the Apex platform. Uh, I don't know whether IRA accounts are allowed or not. I will check on that. Yeah, I will share the Excel document. For the Ninja Telegram channel, you won't pay anything, right? Ninja Telegram channel is where we share about the latest updates to the bots, or right? We are developing more bots for gold, for crude oil, dedicated bots. We will be sharing all that information in that channel. Basically, for the license to use the bots, you will pay after testing them for a week. Right, if you don't want to use Apex, you can also use whichever, right, there are a lot of other prop firms, but Apex is the number one with respect to payments and other things. That's why we prefer Apex compared to others. But if you want, you can also take trades in your individual account. You don't need to go through the funding account. The latest file for Ninja, everything is in the Google Drive I shared. You don't need to deposit any amount, right? Basically, this is the leverage account, and Apex is giving the fund to you. You are not putting even a, right, other than paying to the Apex fee for the first week, your investment is zero, right? After you are happy with the bot's performance, from September 1st, then you will pay, right, to 499 for the first bot and $100 for any additional bots. to us. In Apex, if you complete evaluation within a week, then you don't pay any other evaluation account for the Apex also. You don't Yeah, there are some users who are also using MacBook to run the bots. They are using parallels, and they are doing it. Yeah, your machine need to be on for the bots to take place. If your machine is shut down, then the bots will not be executed. Yeah, you can also, right, basically get the Apex account from India, and you can follow the same steps. We'll be doing multiple setup sessions where we'll be helping you to set up the bots. Apex funding means Apex is giving you the money to do the trading instead of you investing your own money. Apex is doing it. Apex is giving it, and whatever $25,000 profit you make, that first $25,000 is all yours. Anything later, 90% is yours, 10% is theirs, and at the end of the year, they will send a 1099. You have to pay taxes on that. Whatever amount you receive in that year, you have to pay taxes. Right, we shared the Google Drive link in the Ninja channel. You have to just go to that drive and install the latest files. Right, again, it is like miscellaneous, and you are using bots. So even though you are working for some company, it should not be any impact, because it is not impacting your full time job. Yeah, you can, right. If you have 20 Apex accounts, you can have 20 charts open and connect each one with one account. Then it will take trades on all 20 Apex accounts. On the performance accounts, if you hit the trail stop loss, then basically you have to take the evaluation again. Ninja Bot is developed by our team, so it is our IP, and we'll be, yeah, helping you to set up them. Right, we have already all the videos, everything, how to do it. But if anyone has any issues setting up the bots, we have nearly sessions every 2 days. 300K account, you have to, right, you have to wait for more time to, you have a bigger target with a 300K account compared to 50K account. So and also you pay a higher fee with a 50K account. If your fee is $80, with a 300K account your fee may be $200. So instead of directly going to 300K account, start with a 50K account, right, make some money with that, and then you can go with the 300K accounts instead of directly going to 300K account. Yeah, we'll share this recording. So as of now, they, right, Apex only allows the futures. But right, if you have a personal account, you can also use it for stocks or options. If you have a Ninja Trader personal account. Yeah, we'll be sharing suggestions. If we see that market is choppy, we'll ask you to go with Spectrum. If we see there is a big uptrend or downtrend, we'll be sharing all those updates in the Telegram channel. Yet again, if you are on visas, you can always, right, get it, do it from India, or you can again, you can, right, if your wife spouse is on H4EAD, or you can also register as an LLC. Right, you don't need to do it as an individual. You can also register as an LLC and do it. Again, based on strategy, right? For example, if you are closing a position with the scalping bot, immediately it will wait for two candles. It will take a position. Whereas if you close a position with the momentum bot, which is a short swing bot, it will not take until there is a next signal on the algo. Yeah, anyone with basic knowledge, without knowledge also can use it, because it is right. You are not doing anything, right? You are basically setting it up using the step-by-step guide, and once you set it up, everything the bots will take care. So you have only 5% of work to do. Right, $499 is for the first bot and $100 for the second, any additional bots per month. 1 week from today. So basically next week, right? Until next weekend, you have time. And yeah, it is more than enough. And right, you will see, right, every day members sharing their results, all those things. So let me, right. So one of our members, Chandru, is also helping a lot of other traders also with his suggestions, with his experience. He sees a lot of potential. So Chandru, thanks for joining in. I know it's a weekend, you're with family, but taking time. Yeah, please share your experience, Chandru, whatever you are seeing with the bots, Momentum bot or Spectrum bot.
Sure. Um, Thanks, Kishore. But thanks, Kishore, for giving us a bot like this. Like, first of all, taking all the efforts. That's really great. I'm just another user who here, like, who wants to see some kind of benefits on some kind of way when we do trading. That's all. So I used to explore a lot of things, and when this bot came into picture, there's no harm in trying out with the sim accounts. That's how I started out. And then when I started sim account, just like everyone, nothing was making sense for me except that, of course, bot takes opens and closes the positions like any other indicators on any other positions. But when a team is getting formed, like when I say the team, the whoever has coded this bot, when it is getting formed, they should have it should have some meaning about inside it, behind it, to make the trading easier. Otherwise, why would anyone create a bot? I Something is not making any sense. So I made my view making this bot flexible to uh my kind of trading. So my kind of trading is either the two ways I trade. Either I trade make fast money, like in even if it is doesn't matter, few minutes, few seconds, or even if it is an hour. I don't like to carry over the trade for more than 2 days usually. Even in my personal before the bot, in my personal when I was trading last few years. So that was my idea. And even if I make 500 to 600 every day, that is enough. Even if bot makes 10,000, I don't care. I just need 500 to 600 every day, and that is my style of trading. Even if it's 300 to 500 in a very bad day, that is fine too. I can make up other money in during the course of, so 500 every day is like 5 days is like around like 2,500, and in a month it makes around like what, eight to $10,000. That is more than enough for me as a passive income. That's my plan usually. That's how I work it out. So I thought if a bot is made and if it doesn't even make 300 to 500 every day, then there's no use of a bot. So I tried with various numbers, and one of the thing initially bot one came, and then only bot two came. So bot one with Spectrum, I tried with all the versions. Initial versions, it I was surprised. It took a position and closed by itself. That itself was exciting, and it made 50 to $100. And sometimes it, like everyone says, like it went to $500 and it came down to minus negative $1,000. And that is normal in trading, right? So even if we open a position, we don't monitor that. It goes to $5,000 negative from positive 1,000. That's very normal. And now, like, okay, because this one, whichever Kishore shared us in the Ninja Trader, it has a TP, like take profit and stop loss. So I used that option, and I played around with numbers, and each bot had their own way of running the profits and things. So I ran the sim account, I ran the back test. Then I found out, okay, the Spectrum works good with my kind of profit, which 500 means. Let me take ES with 5 points move, and then NQ with 10 points move, and then Dow with 30 points move. That is normally happening whenever there is a signal coming up from any indicator, trading view indicator or a bot or anything from the past few years, even if it's choppy, even if it's trending. ES moves 5 points whenever the trade comes, whenever the trade signal comes. The same thing NQ 10. Well, it moves more than that, but for my profit, this is more than enough. So 10 points is like what? NQ is like 200. ES 5 points is like 5 into 50 is 250, which is like 450 now. And then Dow, the 30 points is like 30 into 5 is 150. So which is more than $500 for me. That is my target, and that's how I started working around this bot. And because my target, I fixed it, it is 550 to 600. And these three indexes gives these many less points and money, and that's enough. So it started out and worked out for me initially. Yes, sometimes when it is too choppy, even this 5, 10, and 30 points is not moving. It moved like moves faster and moves back faster. Like before even the signal goes other way, just goes faster down way, and that is where everyone faced. Like even if you move 5 points, it comes back down 10 points faster in ES. So then I there are other versions of bot coming, and then I moved into Spectrum 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then with the version 7, I was finding it stable with 15 minutes instead of 5 minutes. Yeah, I was trying with 2 minutes and 5 minutes. It was too fast for me, for my kind of trading. So I went to 15 minutes with version 7, and it worked out for me because with 15 minutes in version 7, it was kind of slow in reversing. It went to 30 points or 10 points or 5 points, and then it stayed there for some time. I mean, the bot did not reverse immediately. And the market, of course, it behaved in the same way. But for mine, I started getting 300 to 500, and I stopped the bot after that. I did not go ahead because my target is achieved. And that's where I started seeing consistent money every day. And then I worked out with the timings. Instead of going all around the clock, I moved around the timings, played around with timings for a week, which is like morning. I wake up usually at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, but I usually see the markets and I start the trading at 7 o'clock. With the bot, I did the same thing. I started at 7 o'clock, left it, but I go to gym around like 6 to 7 or 6 to 8 or sometimes 6:30 to 8:30. So I leave the bot running at that time, and then I come back from gym. I close it. So what happened is during that time, without me monitoring it, from 7 to 9, 7 to 8, it worked out good for me. Then I stopped at 8 o'clock because all these news and all the moves volatility happens usually. We all know that in US 8:30 Eastern. So 8:30 Eastern, all the news and everything moves the market up and down crazy. So I didn't want to trade at that time usually, and I stopped the bot also. All the news and everything plays around between 8:30 to 8:45. So I start the bot again at 9 o'clock in the morning, and it worked out good. 9 to 11, which was like all the money comes in at that time, even if it is negative, like red or green. 9 to 11 works good for me. And the same thing worked out with the bot. I achieved my daily target, 500 to 600, between 9 to 11 in the morning or in the night. Same thing with the India market and the Euro, like the Asia market opens between 8 to 10, 8 to 10:30. After 10:30, it slows down because people wants to close it like we do in US, 9 to 11. After that, people go like low volume. Same thing in the night also. So I tried these two times. Both the times were surprisingly for, it was very good. Every time 500 became $1,000. So I stick down to these timings only with the same accounts for a week. Then I moved into the other thing. What is that? The Apex. The Apex 50K and 25K was super fast. Like when I say super fast, the drawdown, right? The stop loss and drawdown. It came down faster, but those 25K is 1500 drawdown, and the 50K was 2500, I believe, drawdown, which was coming up, goes up faster, and then comes down also faster because these drawdowns and stop losses are very minimal. So I could not bring it to the way that I want to, even though I'm able to make 500. When it goes down a lot. So I had to change my strategy with using micros only with 25K and micros only for 50K. And yes, it worked out well. I could not use minis. So we have to adjust our strategy. It's not like I achieved it on the first day. I kept changing my strategy, but overall, it depends on the account size. You have to adjust your minis or micros or positions. If it is 25K and 50K, I would strongly advise go with only micros. Number of micros would be like 20 for 25K, just go with 2 or 3 micros, and with 50K, just go with 5 micros. That's enough, more than enough for you. And now, after this, I wanted to explore with, I have another two big accounts, 100K and 250K. With that, I thought of trying instead of Spectrum, let me try with Momentum. And then the Momentum went out very good. I tried with same account, and then immediately the next day itself, I switched on to the Apex with 250K and 100K, and that went out really good because for that, I didn't work out any numbers with take profit and stop loss. Eh, I kept running non-stop for from night 10 p.m. EST till morning around like 7 a.m. EST because then I go to gym. So then at that moment itself, I was able to achieve like more than $1,000, 1,500. I did not keep any stop loss or like take profit. Yes, it came down to $10,000 and then $1,000 and then it went up again 1,500. But I didn't have with bigger accounts. I didn't have that kind of tighter star like drawdowns or with Apex because with 3,000 something is the stop loss, which is more than enough. Like this bot goes down $1,000 max. With 25 or 50K, it hits the stop losses. But with 250 and 100K, it doesn't hit it. So I left it running. And then the same thing, I kept it running Thursday and Friday. And then in the morning itself, before 9:30 or even before 10 o'clock, I used to message Kishore like by 9:45 or 9:50, I was able to achieve 2,500 profit. And then I stopped the board. I don't care the market going another $10,000 up or not. Just like I kept $500 target, I kept like with big accounts, I kept around like $2,000 profit. Once it hit like 2,000, 2,500, I stopped the bot and I concentrated on my own corporate work or whatever I was working apart from this trading. So I don't have this tension. So this is what I did. Yes, I did work around a lot of these numbers myself. Well, no one was helping me. The only help that I had is the Ninja Trader bot setup, how to do all these setup, which Kishore did. I saw all the videos and then yes, I did not. It did even the videos are very clear, but I did mistakes while setting up. Like for example, when I setting up the spectrum and momentum, I didn't even know like one setup would we will be able to trade more than one account in the same window, which trade copier used to do. So I also learned it. No one knows Ninja Trader up and down. I'm brand new to Ninja Trader last 2 weeks. I used to hate Ninja Trader a year ago. I don't know why I stopped using Ninja Trader, but I went with IBKR all these years. Then I moved to Ninja because of the bot, and then I started liking it. I'm starting to explore more than whatever. I can even trade IBKR from Ninja. So I'm exploring all these options using this momentum bot. So I think going forward, my kind of style of trading would be mainly with momentum, not with spectrum. Because if anyone who wants to make quick profit, like scalping, yes, spectrum would be good, 500 or 1,000 faster and close it. But mine, I go into meetings and then I keep looking here and there. I have like three little kids and they like keep running around. So mine is distracted. I'm not like fully into directly watching it. But if you're directly watching it immediately in the next 30 minutes, you want to make $1,000, Spectrum would be great. But momentum, I just leave it. I don't care. Right? Whenever I see the profit of 1,000 or 2,000, I just stop it in that 24 hours. So yeah, that's it from my side. I did help few users who were pinged me separately with any specific questions, but I was not able to help anyone who wants to set up the bot itself. That is too much for me because I couldn't find that kind of time. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thanks, Kishore.
Yeah, thanks, Chandru. So,
No
like
worries.
Chandru, we
Thanks.
have right lot of great members in the community who are exploring and who are making $500 to $1,000 on average per day. Chandru, yeah, is consistently making nearly 1,000 plus. But again, so right, let's not worry about 1,000 or 1,500, even $100 to $200 per day with low risk, where you don't need to stress out on when to buy, when to sell. Just set up the bots, keep right. First test it on the simulation account. So even you are not taking risk with Apex, NinjaTrader gives unlimited simulation accounts. You can have 20, 40, 50 simulation accounts. Connect each simulation account with one, right? Connect one simulation with gold, connect one with crude oil, connect one with ES, connect one with NQ, and test it out for 1 or 2 days. And once you see the profits, then you connect your Apex evaluation account. And once you are happy with Apex evaluation, once you complete it, then you will have Apex performance accounts. Once you start making money on performance, then you can connect your individual accounts. So again, right, bots, they are, you have two different type of bots based on your need or your personality. Either if you want to go with small profits multiple times, scalping bot is the best one, the number one spectrum bot. Or if you want to go with one big trade, momentum bot is the best one. And yeah, we have Vishal, then Ramirez and Andy. There are a lot of users who are also helping other members in clarifying their questions and other things along with our team. So you don't need to purchase a bot for each account. If you have 20 accounts, still you are only buying one, or buying or leasing only one bot. So right, you may have 20 EA accounts, 20 PA accounts, you may have individual accounts, right? You don't need to, right, whatever it is, you will be paying only that fee, whether it is one account or 20 accounts. In your account, you will be paying only one fee. So right, again, I don't want to take your account size, right? Again, you can take, what we suggest is go with Apex 50K account, and then you can, once you start making money, then you go use that profits and take a 150K account, 300K account. But start with a 50K account, Apex account. Again, your risk is only whatever you are paying to the Apex, right? And in this 1 week, you will see consistent gains. At that point of time, you can take a decision whether to go forward or not. Bot is a monthly fee you are leasing for every month. And right, we are now yeah, right, unless for example some users give, right, can we have this 200 EMA or something or other, then we are making some changes based on user request. But otherwise, you may not see any more major changes on the bots, V8 or it will work with your individual NinjaTrader accounts, not with anything else as of now. But we are working on that project also, where it will work with IBK or Thinkorswim. That will be releasing later. But for now, it is working with the NinjaTrader individual account or TraderWeight individual account. Or Apex basically gives the license for this NinjaTrader or TraderWeight. You can go through Apex. Right, with Apex, the advantage is your risk is minimal. Right, one is bots are taking care of taking the trades, closing the trades. Your 90% of the work is done there. Then Apex is giving you the money to do the trading. Then your other risk is also done. So basically now your risk is very minimal. And and then you can, right, after 1 week you see the results, overall results. If you are happy, you can take a decision. Otherwise, your risk is only whatever you paid to the Apex. You are not paying anything to us. You are only paying to Apex to get that account, to get the real time data, to get the Ninja license. You are paying that. So that is only your risk, right? There won't be any transaction fee or anything. For the trades, you won't pay any transaction fee. Ninja will take care of all those things. Right. In one of our setup sessions, we will show how to use TraderWeight. Yeah, you can configure one bot with multiple Apex. As long as those accounts are yours, that means if you have 20 EA accounts, you can use one bot with 20 accounts. Yeah, you can open 100 simulation accounts also, NinjaTrader simulation accounts. It works with only NinjaTrader account as of now, NinjaTrader individual accounts. Momentum bot can be used for 100K, 150K, 200K. Anything above 100K is good for momentum bot. 50K, better you use spectrum bot. Right, Apex basically, right, they are charging this monthly fee. Then 90% of the members generally they fail in the evaluations, or so they make money in that way. And if you are consistently trading, they will copy your trades and copy it on a bigger fund size or other things, and they make profits in that way also. Yeah, if your wife has H4EAD, better you can open on her name, or you can open it on LLC name. Subscription fee for India or here, it is the same thing, because the profits you make will be same whether you are in India or in US. You will make the same profits. Yeah, number of contracts by default is one, but you can always increase it, right? Especially with micros, we will show you how to increase it to four or five. It is just a simple setting where you can change it to whatever quantity you want. But strategy always buys one or shorts one. Right, it is the same steps. There is no difference whether you are trading from India or US. From India, you will go to Apex account, you will open the Apex account, you will install it. So there is no difference. The steps are same whether you are doing it. Only taxation will be different. Here we get 1099 at the end of the year. There you may get a different tax form. Yeah, I think you should be able to transfer from Apex. Right? If you go to Apex payouts, you will see a lot of Indians making money, Apex transferring money to them. Yeah, you can open account on IT consultancy or whatever, any LLC, you can open account. Tax rate for futures trading is generally less. You don't have wash sale rules, and also tax rates are also comparatively less for futures trading compared to options or stocks. Yeah, on the Ninja channel, we also have right where members can post questions, and right, either our team or other members like Chandru and lot of other experienced members will be helping with answering all your questions. Right, I will send that Excel document in the US equities. You can join the Telegram channel and you can go through step by step and complete all the steps. Now, even if you have 20 evaluation accounts, you pay only one $499 to us. Right, Apex will do an evaluation first. That is like a right. That is like on a paper account. Once you complete that evaluation, they will give the real money or a real account. Yeah, you can open 20 charts in one account. You can open any number of charts. Your initial investment is basically that's 70 or $80 which you are paying to Apex. That's it. That is your investment, nothing else. In last week, this 50K account made nearly $10,000, and yeah, if you right once you enable the bots, you can open the charts and you can see like how much profits they made. Your laptop should be on for running the bots. Just like your salary, this payout will be done every 15 days. You can request and they will pay for every 15 days. Yeah, as of now, you cannot configure with TD or E-Trade, but we are working on that project next. Yeah, it is legal, right? Futures, forex, these are like global commodities. Anybody across the globe can trade them. Yeah, right? If you are from India or any country, you can trade those things. Right. As of now, you can use IBKR is another platform you can use. The development is nearly done, but next we are working on Thinkorswim and other platforms. Yeah, I will share the Excel sheet in US equity channel, so you can go through step by step process. Yeah, we'll be providing parameters for the bots for each and every index. You have to just follow them, and you can see profits at the end of the day. No, as of now, we don't have for stocks and options, but we are that work is in progress. So basically, whenever bot gives a buy signal on ES, you can go and right. We are working on the code. It will go and buy SPY calls, or if ENQ gives a buy signal, we will go and buy QQQ calls. That work is going on, which will be released very soon. Yeah, there are many members who completed evaluation. They started performance account and they started making money on the performance account. So whatever you make on performance account, first 25K is yours. After that, 90% is yours. 10% will go to Apex. There is no daily drawdown in Apex, right? You can, as long as you don't hit that overall drawdown, you can, right? One day you may go 1,000, $1,500 less. Next day, if you go up by 1,500, then yeah, you don't have any daily drawdown. There are some companies where they also check like every day you should not go by this much. But in Apex, it is only at the account level. They will see, but there is nothing like daily drawdown. As of now, we don't have any lifetime membership fee. Right, as of now, the bots are right until this month end. They are free. So at the end of this month, we will share you how to renew your license for the next month. The name of candles are Heikinashi candles. You have to use Heikinashi 15-minute candles. The minimum amount, if you want to trade on your personal account, I suggest minimum having a 50K if you don't want to use Apex. Yet I think, yeah, I answered all the questions. Rhythmic, right? Ninja and Rhythmic, they are supported on Windows also, whereas Tradeoweight is mainly supported on Mac platform. Tradeoweight, so again, if you have a Mac, go with Tradeoweight. Otherwise, best thing is go with the Ninja and Rhythmic. Right? Initially, you are doing it on a paper account. So if you, right, if you are taking on paper account or even on performance account, if you make losses, you don't have any liability because Apex is doing the evaluation and then giving you the real money. So even for some reason, even if you lose, you don't have any liability on that. You can set up all indexes on one account, but what we suggest is better you always, right? For example, a sudden move, if you are connecting all ES, NQ, crude oil, GC, everything to one Apex account, and suddenly there is a big move, then all the accounts, right, or that account may hit the stop loss. Instead of that, if you are using account 1 with GC, account 1 with crude oil, account 3 with ES, account 4 with NQ, then the chances of hitting stop loss is very, very minimal. So that's why better to, right, if you are taking only one account, maybe just use ES or NQ. If you are taking multiple accounts, each account connect with one instrument. In that way, you will be overall you will be making profits at the end of the day. Yeah, bots can be installed on Mac also. Yeah, you can watch the positions from the mobile app. Rhythmic has a software mobile app, and you can watch them. Your laptop need to be on for the bots to continue to work. So you can go to, right, if you want to open a new simulation account, you can just go to accounts tab, add simulation account. For example, you want to do sim GC, create sim GC. Okay, right. Again, you want one more simulation account, sim crude oil. Just say okay. One more simulation account. Like that, you can create any number of simulation accounts. And then you go to the charts and you can connect that simulation account to each, right? For first 1 or 2 days, you can connect them to them, right? When you click on strategies, right? For example, when you click here you have, right, whichever you want, apex evaluation, apex performance, sim accounts, whichever you want, you can select those from the drop down. Then the trades will happen in that account. If you have individual account, you can select individual account. If you have apex account, you can select apex account. If you want simulation ES, simulation GC, whatever you want, you can select in the drop down and select this enable checkbox and click on apply. Okay, then the trades will start taking place. Whenever algo gives a buy, it will take a buy. Whenever algo gives a sell, it will take a sell. So again, right, your risk is very, very minimal, right? Less than a dinner, weekend dinner. So try it out for a week and see if you see consistent profits like others, then you can continue. Otherwise, you can stop at the end of the first week. And we'll do one more session tomorrow to help users with the setup and other things, because futures will start from Sunday evening. Uh, okay, I think I okay. I'll show how to add the simulation accounts one more time. Right, you have to go to the accounts tab and just right click and do add simulation account. And once you do that, just whatever name you want, give that sim crude oil, and how much amount you want, you can just keep the default and say okay. Then basically the once you restart, then that account will be, you can see that account. And whenever you go to chart, right, you right click strategies, then for example you want to run this on spectrum, you want 2040, you want it on sim or apex or sim cl or wherever you want, you just select that and click on the enable button, apply. Okay, then that will be enabled. So whenever there is a buy, right, the algo will take the buy. Whenever there is a sell, algo will take the sell. Uh, yeah, you can always, right, start with simulation account. And whenever you're ready, you can sign up at that point of time. Uh, okay, let me. Right, yeah, I don't want to show the personal messages, but yeah, there are members making, right? Again, when you join, see the channel, when you join the channel, you will see messages from many members making gains and sharing it. So you can, that's why your risk is minimal. If you, yeah, if you want to take that $70, $80 risk, you can try it out. Otherwise, it's okay. You can wait until few more weeks and then join. But yeah, we'll be start right since last 3 4 weeks. We gave free trials, and this is the last week we are extending it. And at the end of this month, because since last 9 months already, we have a big team in India and US developing and testing all these. There are multiple strategies, screeners, indicators. So team is working on many things. So it's already more than 9 months. So we have to stop it and start some charge. And I was sharing this since last 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah, once you submit the machine ID, yeah, right, yeah, you will be given access license. Right, whether you test on simulation account or whatever it is, right? We cannot validate whether you are using it on sim or whether you are using it on EA or PA or individual accounts. So you have access until the next Friday. So after that, it is up to you whether to continue or not. So you have to go here, click on configure, and then you will see, right, if you don't see Heikinashi here, just click on add, and then you will see all different types of candles. You can just select Heikinashi, and then once you have Heikinashi, then you can go here and you can add 1, 15, 30, 60. Right? So yeah, so again, right, it is giving nice results. So that's why confidently we are giving trial to everyone. So you can come test it out for a week and then you can take a decision. Right? Thanks everyone for joining in. I don't want to take more time. Already it's more than 1.5 hour. Have a nice rest of the weekend, and I'll be sharing that Excel document in US Equity channel. You can join the Ninja Telegram channel, and also you can right tomorrow join the setup calls. We'll be doing setup call, and we'll be helping members to complete. If you are having any issues with the bots or other things, we'll help the members to complete all that. So tomorrow evening, market will start at 5 p.m. and we can start testing from 5 p.m. Good night, everyone. Thank you.